Good morning, everybody. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer until I can see there's a few more people in the webinar. But for those who are in already, hope you've had a great Wednesday morning so far. Welcome back to another one of our Wednesday webinar sessions. And today we're going to hear about some of the beautiful Sun Siyam properties, which are definitely amongst our #1 top sellers in the Maldives year on year. And today we're going to be hearing about Iru Veli and Olhuveli. And we're joined today by Catherine. I'm sure a lot of you know Catherine. She's the Regional Account Director for the Sun Siyam Group here in the UK. And as always, if you do have any questions throughout, please do feel free to ask. We're going to do a little Q&A session at the end, and depending on if we have questions in the middle, we might do some questions after the first presentation on Iru Veli. If you're having any issues hearing anything or seeing anything, please also do write in the question box and we can fix that. But yes, without further ado, I'm going to hand over to Catherine now.
Thank you, my love. Hello, everybody. So as Olivia said, I'm the Regional Account Director for the Sun Siyam Group of Properties in the Maldives. Been working with them for about 8 years now. Good bunch to work for. They're independently owned by Mr. Siyam, and he is part of the Maldives government out there. And this is a family-run business, yeah. So we have 5 properties in the Maldives, and we're now, the biggest groups in the Maldives. So he has his brother runs the Olhuveli, is the GM of the Olhuveli. His son-in-law is the GM of our Siyam World. His daughter does the PR, what have you. So I think it's very nice that one of the biggest groups in the Maldives is a Maldivian family business. Today, we're just going to concentrate on 2 properties, the Sun Siyam Iru Veli and the Sun Siyam Olhuveli, okay? Sun Siyam Iru Veli, I'm going to start with. Probably one of my favourites. I always have a little bit of a thing with the Sun Siyam Iru Veli and the Sun Siyam Iru Fushi. But when I generally go on fam trips, this seems to be, the Sun Siyam Iru Veli seems to be one of the favourites by far, yes. 5-star premium all-inclusive. Go-to, we seem to find, tends to be more couples, honeymooners. Especially big UK market to the Iru Veli, and also maybe younger couples as well, yes. So let's go and have a look. So firstly, it is a seaplane transfer down to the south. That's going to take you about 35-40 minutes. It's a brand new seaplane terminal. When I say brand new, a couple of years now, I think. And we have 2 private lounges there. We have one lounge for our Siyam World and then another lounge for all the other properties that require a seaplane, which includes our Iru Veli here. So you get checked in here, a bit of food and beverage. We've even got a place to get a little bit of a spa massage, 10-minute little massage. And somewhere comfortable, because that seaplane is a bit of an unknown quantity. Hopefully you'll only be there for 30 minutes, but as we know, if the weather's not good, it could be a whole heck of a lot longer. So it's comfortable, yes. Then after 40 minutes transfer, you will get to the Iru Veli, and this is your lead-in room type, beach villa with pool. They are really big and spacious, really bright, yes. Nice high ceilings there, and you'll notice that the lead-in was with a pool, and that's every room here at the Iru Veli has its own private pool. So if that's a requirement of your clients, then you know you can tick off the Sun Siyam Iru Veli. I think the main key here with the Iru Veli, though, and what I would consider is one of its USPs, is the amount of what is included in the premium all-inclusive here, because there's so much included. Firstly, it is dine around. Secondly, your mini bar gets filled every day with soft drinks, beer, and with wine. You get 3 excursions included in your stay. You get $100 spa credit included. If you don't want to use that, you can swap it for 3 dives a week. You get a jet ski credit included, shisha every day, yes? So once you've paid your bill on the starting point, you don't really need to spend too much outside, yeah? Because so much is included. And also, by the way, worth pointing out, some of the best cocktails, I'll say, in our hotels as well, just as an added bonus, yes? Well, even though I've said this, the go-to seems to be more for honeymooners and younger couples, we do have all the facilities for families. We have the kids club. We have a family-friendly pool as well as a separate adults pool. So here are our family offerings with the family beach villa with pool. Yes. What's good about these is just a little bit more space. You've got the separate bedroom here and the separate sitting room. So you can have the bed set up here, close off the door and have the two separate sleeping areas, which just gives you a bit more space. We have up to 2 adults and 2 kids in this room type. And we consider kids here to be under 12, yes. Pool at the front of the property. As said, every single villa has a pool here, yes. Lead in over water category is your ocean villa with pool. Again, those nice big high ceilings here, very bright throughout. I love the bathrooms. You can see the bathroom in the background there, yeah. Then a category up, dolphin ocean villa with pool. Just got 14 of these, so they go quite quickly, very popular. When I do fam trips, I think all the fam trips I've done to the Iru Veli, I've not managed to get into the room to show anybody around yet because they're always fully booked, yeah. Main difference here is probably location. So over here, we've got the lead-in ocean villas with pool. Here, the dolphin ocean villas with pool are located next to this wonderful bit of house reef. And also there is a dolphin channel. You can't see it's around here, but far in front there is a dolphin channel where the dolphins hopefully will swim past and you'll be able to spot them from your deck there. Also worth pointing out, they have their little bit of a sandy deck there, so it's like your own little bit of a beach, yeah. Dining. So when you book here, it is just one all-inclusive program for all, yes? So you can get on with it and dine around, which is nice and simple. So we've got a few options going on here. We have the fine dining Italian restaurant over the water here, which is absolutely lovely, lovely, beautiful setting. We have a buffet restaurant, which I have to say, the buffet restaurant, they do it so well. They do a change of theme every day. And it's kind of one of my favorite, and I wouldn't normally say a buffet restaurant is my favorite. Then we have a seafood and meat grill on the beach, which is absolutely lovely. Couple of bars. This is one of them, Bar Chemistry, which has all your evening entertainment. We've got some good live bands, local dancers. Yeah, it's good fun. Cinema night sometimes as well. And that's next to a family-friendly pool. So we have 2 communal pools. This is the family-friendly one. And then we have another communal pool here, which is adults only. And that comes with the bar, the freshwater bar, which cocktails are yummy here. And also does a few snacks throughout the day as well. Yes. Through lunchtime, yeah. Beautiful little overwater spa, 6 treatment rooms and a hydrotherapy area. And when you basically lie down the bed there, apart from don't try and fall asleep like I always do, but there is a little viewing deck so you can look down into the ocean there and see the fish go past, which is really nice. So offers on, we have lots of offers, which is a bit mind-blowing, but I think what the key one we're going to look at first here is Hummingbird have an exclusive offer coming up. So we give them a nice little flash sale from the 1st to the 15th of October. We're giving them an extra 5% off the beach villas for the winter season, so from 1st of October through to the end of April. And then for the summer months, we're giving them a 5% off the water villas, plus a free upgrade from the lead-in beach category to that family category. So even if basically, you know, you're not going with 2 kids and you just want the extra sitting room then, so you can get that upgrade even if it's just for a couple, yes? And that's also basically combinable with the tactical offers that we have out, which we've got various ones going on. But the key one here, and we do that sort of, you know, across most of our hotels at the moment that require a seaplane, is that you get to 7 nights. We're going to throw in 2 free seaplane transfers. Anything less from between 4 to 6, we'll give 50% off those seaplane transfers. And that's combinable with, this one's about to run out, with 30% off at the moment for September. Winter months, we've got 20% off all those room rates. And then summer months next year, we've got 25% off. Yes. So any questions? to start with, Olivia?
No questions just yet, but I'm hoping that when you've moved on to the Olhuveli, people will start thinking of things. So we can do maybe proper questions at the very end.
Cool, excellent.
Thanks, Catherine.
Okay, fine. Moving on. So, Sun Siyam Olhuveli. I know this is a hummingbird favourite, certainly of Thomas. 4-star deluxe property, so a really good standard of 4-star. So you've got some guests on a bit of a budget here. Come and take a look, yeah, because we really it comes in at a good rate, and it's a really good offering for 4-star. Yes. Also, some people don't like the idea of a seaplane. Yeah, some people get a little bit scared by it. So this is another option as well, because it's just a boat transfer, nice, quick and easy. 45-minute speedboat transfer to the south there. So when you get in off of your international flight, it's quite quick and easy, because you can just jump onto a boat, yeah, rather than being having to go and do the seaplane thing. Yeah. So, explain you a little bit about the Olhuveli. Now, when I first started working for the Olhuveli back 8 years ago, it was just this main island and just these room types, okay? So it has expanded quite considerably. So we've got all these rooms here on you, and this used to be a little picnic island that we now call Dream Island, yes? We've joined it up by a bridge there, and then the rooms up here are all sort of, pretty new as well, yes? So all the old sort of room types are basically that sort of dark Maldivian, old Maldivian wood style. And then you'll see from the pictures I'm about to show you that all the new rooms are sort of a bit brighter, that's more contemporary, yeah? So if you do want to go towards one of the brighter, more contemporary room styles, then the key here is that anything with the word grand in front of it is one of the new room styles. At the moment, lead-in wise, we are the deluxe room, we are totally renovating these, so they're going to be a lot brighter, yeah? Here we go. This is one of the rooms that has been renovated, and it's a total rehaul we're doing at the moment, which is great. So deluxe rooms, lead-in room type on the beach. These come in blocks of 4, 2 up, 2 down. We accept, that's not right, we accept 2 adults and 1 child in this room type. And they've got enough space with the little day bed there. The bedroom is within the unit, yeah, and it's probably about 10 feet. Then you're out onto the beach, yeah. We do have some of these rooms do have interconnecting rooms. So for those families with a larger amount of children, we can basically request an interconnection. Yes. Up one category on the beach. Now we've got a grand beach villa. Big, you can see, big and spacious, very bright, splash of orange and green here. And these come with, this one picture is without a plunge pool, but we do then also go up a category and have the grand beach villa with pool. So it's got a plunge pool at the front, but the same room type there. Bathing area out the back is semi-outdoor as well. Grand beach suite with pool. This is your go-to for those families with 3 kids, except 2 adults and 3 kids in this room type. You can see it's got the separate bedroom, separate sitting room area, so we can fit up to 3 kids in this room type. And that is a decent sized pool. You're going to get a proper swim in that. Bathing area is semi-outdoors at the back. And it's also worth pointing out now that we consider kids here to be under 15. We actively encourage families to the Olhuveli. So we will accept kids under 15 and 2 kids in your room, free, under 15, 2 kids on the same meal plan as the parents under 15. So they eat for free, and then they'll also transfer for free, 2 kids under 15. So that is 2 kids at the Olhuveli under 15 years old, totally free of charge, which is amazing. Yes. Lead-in over water category is the water villa. And as you can see, that's the old sort of Maldivian style that's on the main island, but they're very spacious, yes, and they've got that wonderful view out of the lagoon there. One of the higher categories up on the new one, they've got the new ones on Dream Island, grand water villas. They come with or without a pool, and they are beautiful, yes. This is the one with the pool here. So, meal plans. So when you basically book the Olhuveli, it is on full board, yes? So that comes as standard, okay? And that means you get all your meals at the buffet restaurant. If you are currently with the contract at the moment, which runs up to the end of October, we have 2 all-inclusive upgrades. Standard all-inclusive, which means that, again, just your buffet meals, your beverages, and then 40% off the a la carte. And then we have another upgrade to the premium dine around all-inclusive, which, as it suggests, you get on and you dine around. Now, as of 1st of November, when the new contract starts, we are getting rid of the middle one. So, which is a good idea, I think. So you'll start on full board, and then you'll just upgrade to dine around all-inclusive as of the 1st of November, and that will be standard, okay? So quite a few options going on here. This firstly is a picture of the buffet restaurant on the main island called the Sunset Restaurant. There's also another buffet restaurant up on Dream Island. And worth pointing out now, if you're booking groups, i.e. maybe a family with a few couples, if they're just going to full board, they will be allocated the restaurant, the buffet restaurant that is on their island where they're staying. So if their room is on the main island, they'll be allocated the Sunset restaurant. If their room is up on Dream Island, they'll be allocated the buffet restaurant up on Dream Island. So think about that when you're booking in, more than 1 or 2 couples in the same group, because you don't want them eating at different restaurants. Okay. So what have we got restaurant-wise here? Yeah, we've got the Sunset Buffet restaurant. To the right here, we have the Lagoon Bar. This is where all the evening entertainment is, and they've extended out, and they have some great live bands going on here. Mr. Siyam's brother is the GM of the Olhuveli, and I think he arranges the entertainment because he kind of likes doing it. Yeah, and it's a lot of fun, and he gets in some great live bands. Yeah. We have a Thai restaurant here. We have Indian restaurant. We have a seafood grill. We have 2 grills, actually. We've got one on the main island, one up on Dream Island. We have a pizzeria. We've got a couple of bars. We also had an adults only area, the Dunny Bar, which has a pool, adults only pool and a bar around it as well. So we've got a few communal pools. Spa, beautiful spa. So this is the brand new spa up on Dream Island. It's over water, and they do it beautifully well, I tell you. And then they've got another spa up on the main island as well. So got a good choice of spas going on there. Kids Club, that's been renovated recently, free of charge, 3 to under 12s. Had lots of activities. We have kite surfing, windsurfing, catamaran sailing, paddleboarding, you name it, loads to do. They've also got a nice little house reef just at the end of the pontoon as well. So I've seen turtles there, I've seen sharks. So lots of activities. So for those families, are going to keep them entertained with all those activities, yeah. So what date are we now? Hummingbird, what are we now? 25th, it's just started today, well timed. Hummingbird have an exclusive starting today, going on to the 14th of October. So we give them a little bit more than a couple of weeks there, which is nice and generous of us. So for the winter months, we are giving 5% off the beach categories, yes. So that's from now through to the 30th of April. Summer months, so from 1st of May through to the end of October, we are offering a 5% off water villa categories. And in addition to that, we're going to offer a free upgrade. So you book on the beach, if you book a grand beach villa with that plunge pool, we will automatically upgrade you to a grand beach suite with pool. But that's the one with the big pool. So that's a nice upgrade there. And that's combinable with the tactical below, which is 20% off and 50% off transfers, which run through just at the end of October. And then the main offer, 1st of November through to the whole of next year, we've got 20% off room types, just on full board, and a free dolphin cruise. Yeah. And again, I've mentioned to you already about the kids being under 15 here, which is really key. When you have quotes, sometimes their kids are 12 and 14. When you're charging those are extra adults, it's quite a hefty markup. So 2 children in up to 14.99, so under 15 years can stay in the room for free. And they can also eat for free on the same meal plan as the parents, and also transfer for free. So Olhuveli, 2 kids under 15, totally free of charge, which is amazing. Again, you want to basically get a second room. You maybe, you've got more than 3 kids. Yeah, I'm one of 4. So we will give you the second room 50% discount, which again will help a lot. Okay. That is it for now. Olivia, I don't know whether we have any questions or you have any questions.
Thanks so much, Catherine. Yes, we do have some questions.
Cool.
So the first one is, which resort do you think is better for families and which is better for honeymooners, which has the bigger kids club?
Definitely, I would go, if I was going with a family, I would go to Olhuveli. I think it's like a bigger island, there's more activities going on as well. So, and Iru Veli is very small. So Iru Veli is just over 120 rooms. It's more intimate, very classy. The service is very, very slick. And I feel that, there are kids there, but you will visibly see less children at the Iru Veli. So if I was to go with a younger family, my go-to would definitely be the Olhuveli. And then if I was just going with a couple, Iru Veli is lovely. Yeah, that's what I do. Just quieter, it's calmer, whereas kids, they want stuff to do, like all the time.
Perfect. And then another question, which is, are there bicycles on Iru Veli, or is it quite easy to walk around because it is so small?
Iru Veli is so small. You just get on and walk around. You really don't need bicycles now.
Okay. Are there shuttle services on Olhuveli, or how else do people get around on Olhuveli?
Olhuveli, they have a constant little buggy service going from one end to thing. So you just, and it has it kind of like has little sort of bus stops pretty much, and you'll see there's like a little virtual map, so you see where the buggies are. Yeah. If not, you just if one's passing you, you hail it down, jump on board. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then we've got just a couple more questions. Are both hotels quite close to other resort islands, or do they have good views out to the open ocean?
There's always so Olhuveli. I'm just trying to think Olhuveli's got. I mean, you are going to see other islands. That's the nature of the Maldives. I think
I guess from certain angles there might be. From certain hotels, from certain villas, there might be kind of quite open.
Yeah, we don't have immediately located, local island in the view of either of those two, but there are other islands without a shadow of a doubt. There always is.
Yeah. And then final question: which has a better house reef, or which would you recommend for better snorkeling?
So. Certainly, if you had one of those Dolphin Ocean villas, the house reef directly in front of those is really good. So you can literally just plop in.
Is that at Iru Veli?
Yeah, that's Iru Veli, but that's a little bit tricky to get to if you're not in one of those room types. However, I have done the snorkeling back of the spa, which is sort of near the ocean villas with pool, and that is really good. You've got to swim out a bit, but it's a good drop-off reef there. I personally think the Iru Veli has the better reef. Olhuveli has a reef. It's quite small. I've seen lots there, though. I've seen turtles, I've seen sharks, yeah. But both of them have reefs, but I think the Iru Veli's is better.
Right. Well, that's all the questions that we have today. Thanks so much, Catherine. If anyone thinks of anything afterwards, then please feel free to reach out to me or reach out to Catherine. And we can come back to you on that. As always, we're putting the recording on YouTube, so please feel free to share around with any colleagues or anyone, even any clients. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you next week at our next Wednesday webinar. And thanks again so much, Catherine, for joining us today and taking us through these two beautiful properties.
Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Great. Thanks, everybody. Have a good
Bye.
rest of your week. Bye.
Bye.